Hey guys, hope everyone is having an awesome week. Today I wanted to create this video to provide an end-to-end buyer's guide to help those that are thinking about buying a Tesla for their first time. As you may already know, Tesla doesn't spend a penny on paid advertisements. Since I've taken delivery of my Model 3, I get stopped a lot from people just who are genuinely interested in the car, asking if buying a Tesla or an EV for that matter is actually worth it. So today, I wanted to give you my thoughts and create a detailed buyer's guide that I think will help first-time Tesla buyers throughout their buying process. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you find this content helpful, please don't forget to share this with your family and friends as well. Alright, let's get back into it. So if you were like me, you've been watching tons of these videos already and doing extensive research to find out all the pros and cons of a Model 3, hoping to find out if a Tesla is the right purchase for you. There's so many content creators out there creating fantastic videos and reviews of a Model 3, but in my opinion, the best way to find out for yourself is to physically go for a test drive. Reviews can only get you so far, and I can tell you, sitting in the car and experiencing the product firsthand was probably the best decision I made throughout the process. To be completely transparent, I researched for months before buying my Model 3, and one day decided to schedule a test drive. I ended up scheduling my test drive for 10 a.m., which was the very first time slot available for that day, and ended up placing my order for my Model 3 that very same day. To schedule a test drive, all you need to do is go to Tesla's website, submit your contact information, and find a location within your area. On the day of your test drive, your Tesla advisor will allow you to take the car for a ride for 1 or 2 hours with no one accompanying you or trying to convince you to buy the product. So if you're on the fence and if you've done your research, I would highly recommend you doing this. And now that you have taken your test drive, and if I've successfully convinced you, make sure to use a referral code when placing your order for your Tesla. By doing this, both you and the referrer will receive 1,000 miles of free supercharging upon your vehicle being delivered. If you're interested, you can find our Tesla referral code in the description below. Now, the next tip I'd have is to go ahead and calculate your potential gas savings. The biggest pro of owning an electric vehicle is definitely benefiting from not having to buy gas. On Tesla's website, you can calculate a rough estimate of your potential savings by entering the number of miles you would be estimating to drive per year and the average cost of gas per gallon. Now, even though this is almost a back of the napkin quick estimate, if the average person drives about 12,000 miles per year, let's say, with the average cost of gas per gallon being $2.85, which by the way may continue to go up, over a 6-year ownership period, you'd be saving about $5,100. Now, of course, these numbers will vary based on your location and your driving situation, so even if it's a rough calculation, I'd highly recommend going on Tesla's website to get a good idea of what kind of savings you might see from purchasing a Model 3. And while you're on Tesla's website, really take the time to think about real range versus your commute. One of the most important things to consider when you're buying a Tesla is the range you will need to satisfy your daily driving. Even though in recent years, Tesla has been able to improve their batteries to offer a generous amount of range on a full charge, I would still recommend basing your decision off of range first. While Tesla does advertise estimated range on their website, your actual range may vary depending on your driving habits and harsh climate conditions. If you do currently have a standard outlet at home and don't have an outrageously long commute, any of the variants should provide you with sufficient charge. Although I personally would try to go with the long range or performance if it's within your budget for the added range. To maintain a healthy battery of your Tesla, you're going to want to charge your battery to about 85% on a regular basis, which does shave off around 40 miles of range So on the Standard Range Plus, if you take the estimated range, which is about 263 miles on Tesla's website, 15% of that is already 40 miles of range, not to mention the other factors which I mentioned earlier that can affect range as well. That being said, if your current living situation allows you for daily home charging, this may not be an issue at all, especially with the impressive supercharger network that Tesla has. Tesla has more than 20,000 superchargers across the United States alone and is expanding rapidly globally. Finding these superchargers around you has also been made easy by the navigation feature, so I would highly recommend getting familiar with a few stations along your daily commute. Next thing I wanted to cover are the different options that you can choose from on the online configurator, specifically for the interior trim. Now I'm going to be skipping over the rims and the paint color just because Model 3 is very simple and doesn't offer an overwhelming amount of options to choose from to begin with. And although the same can be said for the interior, I feel that this is one of the most frequently asked questions for first-time Tesla buyers. Should I go with the white interior? Is it worth it? How does it hold up? And while this may be a personal opinion, I think that the white interior makes the car look way more futuristic. And while the black interior is nice, Tesla does recommend the white vegan leather seats as they're far more durable and stain resistant than the black interior is. And although you do have to pay a $1,000 premium to choose the white seats, I would say it's 100% worth it. The seats feel very durable and cushiony at the same time. And for cleaning, while baby wipes seem to be a very popular solution, I found that spraying water on a microfiber towel has kept the white seats spotless so far. If and when I do order my next Tesla, it'll definitely be with the white interior without a doubt. Once you take the leap and place your order, I'd suggest preparing for delivery by first downloading your Tesla app. The Tesla app itself is useless until you actually take delivery of your car, but will be essential once you do. And although delivery times can vary based on your location and keep you on your toes, this is a great time to go to town on any accessories you're interested in for your Model 3 and fill up your shopping cart. If you would be interested in some of the accessories I chose, I'll leave a link to my previous video where I went over what I bought in the description below. So that's all for today, guys. I hope that you found this video helpful in your buying process. And again, if I did convince you, feel free to use my Tesla referral code down in the description below for a free 1,000 miles of supercharging. If there's anything that I may have missed or you'd like to hear more about, please also let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.